What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and we gotta talk about Jada. Yeah, listen, I did a video a long time ago on Alpha Widows. All right, if you have not watched that video, watch that video and then come back to this one, because Jada Pinkett-Smith is the perfect example of what I was telling you guys about with Alpha Widows. See, this is what women do. See, Jada's from that old school, generation. She got that Generation X strategy. And their strategy was bang on the thugs and gangbangers and then get you a safe dude. That's what they call them, guys. Safe dude. And the safe dude is basically a dude who's a hopeless romantic. He believes a woman's going to fall in love with him. And he's going to take care of her. And he's going to do everything he can to make her happy. And he's going to have kids and a beautiful family. So bang all the hood dudes, can give you them tingles and make you get all super wet, and then go and find you a Will Smith. Okay? But this is what the problem is. You cannot pair bond after you slept with 3 people. The first genotypes of the 3 men that you slept with, for the most part, is gonna be the only ones who can really turn you on or who you really desire. Okay, this is scientific fact. Look it up. All right. So Jada was already imprinted before she got to Will Smith, not only by the hood archetype, but by Tupac. This girl, how you in a home marriage to a man, Will Smith, with 2 kids, and you keeping a love letter from your dead thug ex who was supposed to just be a friend? What the hell are you doing? And this is what I mean by Alpha Widows. Will is chasing the ghost. He's literally chasing the ghost. Tupac's dead. How the hell are you going to outcompete someone who's not alive anymore, guys? Y'all explain that to me. The man not alive. He can't do nothing wrong. And here's the thing. Tupac died when him and Jada were on good terms. They ain't have no beef. They ain't have no problem. So he died at the highest point in her head. Pure masculinity. Pure. See, Tupac is what most black women want. Tupac is actually the gangster and the gentleman. He, in the streets, he was a hood dude, even though, I ain't gonna get into that, all right? He was enough of a hood dude, but he also had the brain. He had enough intelligence. He had that balance that the women are looking for. See, the reason Jada keeps throwing Will under the bus is because she looks at Will as a cornball. See, Will's a safe dude. I don't want to use the N-word, but y'all know what I mean. Will's the safe dude. Tupac is the dude she actually wanted. Because Tupac is Will with that hood edge. I told y'all before, they want a gangster and a gentleman. Will Smith is not that. Will Smith is a gentleman and a businessman. That's not Jada's imprint. Jada's imprint is thug. But she knows she needs a gentleman because he's the one who's going to want to have the family. And he's the one who's going to want to take care of her, and she desires that too. The problem is she actually found that in Tupac, but Tupac passed away. So she's chasing a ghost. No man's going to ever live up to Tupac because, like I said, Tupac died before he did anything wrong. So there was no bait and switch. There was no chance for him to do anything to make Jada look at him in a different way or anything like that. So Jada don't like Will, man. She done had her kids with Will. She done married Will. She over Will. She over Will. Once the August Alsina thing even leaked, I knew that it was over. And it's not because she slept with August Alsina, because we all knew Will and Jada was in an open relationship. But it was because the way it went down and how it was embraced, and that she even did a red table talk about it. It's embarrassing enough. If you're in an open relationship, that's supposed to be between you two. You know what I'm saying? As far as dealing with other people. It's not supposed to be in the public. So it was embarrassing enough that August Alsina even said it. But to make it even worse, Jada doubled down on it by doing a red table talk. And instead of saying, oh, I don't know why he said that, or saying that it should have been between us, or it was a mistake, she just said, well, he was at a down place and he needed support. He needed to feel good. And I just wanted to feel good by sleeping with the dude who going through mental health problems, who's your son's friend. Imagine being upper 40s, 50-year-old woman and your son's friend's going through mental health problems, and he comes to your house to try to get himself together, and you start banging on him because you say your husband's sex is whack, which is what she just recently said. She basically said Will can't lay the pipe. You see what I'm saying? That's because Will was never there to lay the pipe. See, Tupac could lay the pipe, but Will was never there to lay the pipe. Will was there to have kids and take care of said kids. And Jada ready to go. That's basically what this comes down to. Jada's ready to go, but I tell you guys all the time, women always have to be the victim. So Jada's not going to divorce Will because then she won't be able to play victim. What she's going to do is keep saying little slick stuff, keep poking the bear. Oh, he can't lay the D, and he do this, and he do that, and he's corny, and he's lame, and he should just be able to read my... She's going to keep talking about him until it forces Will to pull the trigger. Now, Will should have already pulled the trigger. All right? As soon as the August thing came out, and she brought my red table talk where he did the fake crying and all that, he should have pulled the plug then. I told people that back on the podcast, right? But now she out here saying you can't lay the pipe. She out here saying you basically a cornball. He definitely should pull the plug now. At this point, I'm low-key wondering if Will really was on Epstein's list, and that's why he's still with Jada, because she like, hey, man, you say anything crazy, I'm going to tell everybody what you was doing with them little kids on that island. I don't know. She got to have something on him. Like, Will got a dead body somewhere, man, and Jada know about it, because at this point, the level of disrespect she's been giving to her husband, to the father of her kids, is astronomical. And she would never talk about Tupac like that. You know why? Because Tupac, like I said, he's the alpha widow. He's the man she really wanted, but she didn't get to have. So all she's trying to do is build Tupac. She want Will to have that edge, that thug edge, like Tupac did, but he never will, because he ain't Tupac. He can't ever be Tupac. So he gonna basically have to be with a woman who is never gonna truly be satisfied with him ever in life, because she in love with a ghost. She in love with a man she not with, who's not even alive anymore, or he gonna divorce her. He gonna have to make a move. But Jada's not gonna stop. At this point, Jada ain't been in a movie in forever, and her acting chops really aren't that strong. Jada's one of those people who, she's average at a lot of things, but not really great at anything. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, the attention she's getting from just bringing up Will and talking about Will, he doesn't really have anything else to give her to do to supersede that attention. They tried a little red table talk show, but all they did, they had to keep constantly creating mess for that to even work. You know what I'm saying? So she's not going to stop doing this. So Will either going to have to deal with the embarrassment and keep getting embarrassed, or he's going to have to cut the cord, assuming that she don't know something crazy that prevents him from cutting the cord. But this is why I tell you guys all the time, you gotta pay close attention to the type of men that women date, especially in their like high school to college years, their younger years, because women will tell you, oh, you know, I don't like this type of dude, I don't like that type of dude. Whoever their baby father is, man, their high school sweetheart, if they've been divorced before, their first husband, whoever that person is, the dude they lost their virginity to, whoever that person is, that's her archetype. That's what she really wants. And if she's dating you and you're not that archetype, more often than not, it's because she thinks you a safe dude and you a better landing spot as far as building a family with. But the reason I always tell y'all not to build a family with that woman is because once she gets the family and she gets the ring, she's going to bail on you so she can go back to the streets and deal with the man that she really wants. You basically just a retirement plan. You an insurance policy. Jay don't give a damn about Will. There's no way you could love your husband and you out here embarrassing him like that. Talking about how you want to feel good so you slept with another man. Talking about how he can't lay the pipe. Talking about how he don't understand you and he can't read your mind. You shouldn't be talking about him at all. That's your son's father. That's your husband. Jada's ready to go. And we're going to have to make a decision. He either going to pull the plug or, like I said, keep getting embarrassed. At this point, I wouldn't even worry about the money. I'd give you the money. Like, I would just hold my nuts at this point if I was like, yo, whatever. If you're going to get the money, you're going to get the money. But you're not about to just be sitting up in my crib talking about me like this. Or sitting on these shows talking about me like this. But like I said, I think she got something on him, man. He done did something. I don't know what he did, but he done did something. Maybe he done did something a little fruity. I don't know. But he done did something that he don't want people to figure out. It is the perfect example of why I tell you guys not to deal with alpha widows. Because you can't win. You're chasing a ghost. You don't even know exactly who you're chasing because she's never going to tell you the truth. In this case, we do because Jada don't care. She bold. She told us all about Tupac. But generally, you're not going to know that. And fellas, by the way, before I get out of here, if you ever see anything from a previous relationship, I don't give a damn if it's a ring, a letter, a game console, I don't give a damn. And it's still around in y'all relationship or marriage, cut her off. Because it might seem small, but that's her holding on to whatever they used to have. All that shit should be gone. She shouldn't even want to see nothing that's associated with him. This woman in a whole marriage got 2 kids by this man holding on to 11 from another one. Will should have been out then. But that's pretty much what's going on with that situation, man. Jada ready to leave. I told y'all before, when women ready to leave, they got to do something to make you cut the cord. They can't cut the cord because then they can't be the victim. So that's what's going on with Will and Jada. I'm Alex and I'm out. Peace.